Hey guys, what is up? Sleepy Night 77, aka Kyle, back here with another NPA interview. This time we are back with the Beast Pokeballer, coach of the Dallas Star Raptors, aka Luke.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Beast Pokeballer, your coach of the Dallas Star Raptors.
So, for those of you who don't know, Luke is 1-0 in the NPA so far.
Yeet.
Recording week 2, he defeated the Golden State Go-Goats, coached by Miss Snow Bunny, last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay, and we're gonna get into that match a little bit later, but definitely a good match. Definitely go check Luke out if you haven't already. After this interview, of course. Don't do it right now. Don't click away, please. Please don't click away.
Stay, please. I love you.
I mean, I love you too, I guess.
Perfect.
But for starters, Luke, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Luke. I'm a PokeTuber. I just make Pokemon videos. I've been getting into competitive battling for a few months now. I'm returning from NPA Season 1, and yeah, I'm coming back for Season 2. Try to do a little bit better. I did okay Season 1, but I really want to prove to people that I'm not someone to just sleep on. That I'm a decent battler.
Did you you missed out on playoffs last year, right?
I missed out on playoffs despite having the 5th best overall record. The way that the divisions were, unfortunately, I was not good enough in my division to make it.
So what you're saying is you're not a good enough battler to make playoffs.
Yeah, basically I'm trash.
That's not true at all, because Luke and I have actually battled on his channel, and he has won, so...
We need to do a rematch, by the way.
I mean, eventually we will. I don't want to feel the same torture that I felt the last time. Anyways, so I mean, you kind of already answered my next question. Like, what are you more experienced in as a battler? Like, say singles VGC. You're more of a singles battler.
Yeah,
correct?
I'm more of a singles battler. I do mostly OU and UU. Not too much experience with the lower tiers. I've done like one NU battle, not counting anything on Showdown. But you know, I'm really excited to be using some lower tier Pokemon with the way that our tiering system worked this season. A lot of Pokemon that I've never used before I actually have on this team, which may not be the smartest thing in the world, but you know, it's a learning experience for me. It's not all about winning. I'm just kind of here to have fun and do my best.
But you're obviously looking to make playoffs this year, correct?
Yeah, my goal is to make playoffs. I think I can do it if I try hard enough.
Well, you're in the blue division, and you have Cyber Nightmare, who knocked you out of the playoffs last year, right? Who was like the one who was above you, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or no, I don't think he was above me. I think he was in the different division. I'm not 100% sure.
Anyways, Cyber Nightmare made playoffs last year, and Luke missed out somehow because of it. You also have Galactic Elliot.
Oh yeah.
You have Jerry Oak.
Oof.
just an oof.
I'm not gonna lie, Jerry has 6-0'd me before.
Yeah, Jerry is a very, very good battler.
Very good.
He says he's inexperienced, but we all know the truth.
No, yeah, that's just for show. He's very, very good. One of the best battlers I know.
We also have who else? Goffys and Cressel in your division.
Yeah, I believe so.
Out of your division, do you think that you can be a 1 or 2 seed coming out of it, or do you feel like you need to get the conference wild card in order to make it to playoffs?
I do think I have the potential to make a 1 or 2 seed. I think Jerry's most likely going to be the 1 seed because, you know, we all know, like we were just saying, he's a really good battler. One of the best battlers I know overall. Out of all the people I've met, he's insane. But I do think I have the potential to make the seed, and if not, you know, there's always the wild card. So, you know, I think I can make 2nd seed, but if not, yeah.
And besides Jerry Oak, who do you feel is the biggest threat to you not making it in that 2 seed?
I gotta say Elliot. I know Elliot's a pretty good battler himself, and yeah, I'm definitely scared of Elliot.
Definitely, yeah. Elliot. I mean, I know Elliot's part of the Fab Five, and
yeah.
a very experienced battler in his own right. Even if he does just do steel battles on his battle streams, I've seen him battle otherwise, and boy can battle.
Yeah, I know he's battled Hayden in the NU tier, I think twice.
Yeah, he's him and Jerry are definitely two of the better people to watch out for in this blue division, besides you, of course, and obviously not to look out for Cyber Nightmare and stuff, because he did make playoffs last year, not to write him off completely.
Yeah.
But, so, going into the draft, did you have a strategy? I know your AC is very experienced.
My assistant coach Tabes. We had our main core, which was going to be basically kind of like a hyper offensive core. We wanted to definitely get Mega Medicham and Bisharp. Those were by far going to be our first two Pokemon we're going to draft. Luckily enough, I was able to get them. I know both of them aren't really used that much in draft format, but that doesn't mean that they're not good in draft format. That just means people don't know how to use them in draft format. And I'm here to show you. Like, a lot of people are like, dude, Bisharp, like, that's not the greatest in draft format. That's a really good OU Pokemon. It's really good in OU battles. But I decided to go with it, and hey, it's paid off so far.
So, looking at your team here, as I bring it up on screen, what did you feel that you I apologize. Do you feel like you accomplished the strategy that you were going for with the hyper offense? I mean, because I don't really see too many like fast Pokemon. Obviously, I see Medicham, Bisharp, and Sharpedo all with priority, and of course Sharpedo has speed boost. But do you feel like Galvantula kind of helps out the team? I mean, the team doesn't look very fast.
Galvantula was actually a pretty important Pokemon too. Like you said, it's not the fastest team in the world. Like, Bisharp and Medicham, like, they can stand up for themselves with their speed, but it's nothing ridiculous. They're no like Greninja or anything like that. But yeah, I think overall my draft is really nice. There's a few key components missing here and there, but overall I think it went really well.
Of course, anyone who knows me knows I love the Trick Room, and looking at this team, it would be a very good Trick Room team if you had someone who could learn it.
Doesn't Cofagrigus?
Cofagrigus learns Trick Room, but Medicham, I think Mega Medicham and Metagross are the only two Psychic Pokemon that can't learn Trick Room.
Oh, really? Wow. I
Yeah.
know that.
Anyways, moving on from that aside, we obviously saw your week 1 match against Jen, and Bisharp swept.
Yeah.
How big was that to prove to whoever wrote Bisharp off? How big was that to prove that Bisharp is actually a big threat this year? And what does that mean to you to get a sweep week 1?
What I think it means for me to get the sweep, I think it doesn't mean I'm any better than Jen. I know Jen is a really good battler herself, but it just kind of proved to me that, like, hey, like, it was kind of like self-recollection, where I was like, hey, I'm not that bad. I can do well. I was able to play smartly, not make any dumb plays. There was a point where I almost went for a second Swords Dance, which would have possibly cost me the battle. As you could see, I did not need to do that second Swords Dance. And when it comes to Bisharp, I don't think it's like the biggest factor in saying Bisharp's like that great in draft format. I think it is good in draft format. I think it can be played around its weaknesses, definitely.
Priority definitely helps with that too.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to like cut you off or anything.
No, you're good.
But priority definitely helps with that. I mean, it's not like it's slow by any means either.
Mm-hmm.
It outspeeds most of the tier that it's in, and especially it hits hard with Iron Head. I mean, you can even Lumberry or Focus Sash it too, so that way it definitely gets at least 1 or 2 hits off without being statused or knocked out, of course. Mm-hmm. It's definitely a very good Pokemon, and I think it's highly underrated because it's such a threat, and people say that like it's not good in draft format because you're able to prepare, and people prepare for Bisharp so well.
Yeah, but one thing that I do want to add is that when it comes to draft format, people are usually always going to have a defogger or a spinner. And when it comes to a defog Pokemon, Bisharp is the perfect switch in with the Defiant ability to get that +2. Basically a free Swords Dance, and then you could even be packing the Focus Sash set, so you'll be at +2, no need to go for another Swords Dance. You'll be able to live like any sort of move that's going to knock you out, and it's a really good Pokemon.
Oh yeah, definitely. And obviously you have even if you do have like Scald or something, you have Gastrodon for the Storm Drain.
Yep, and also Cradily.
Yeah, and Cradily too. Yeah, it's a scary team you have. I mean, obviously you have like a lot of double weaknesses, but you definitely know how to play around them. Like seeing you battle, seeing the week 1 battle, you definitely know how to play around your weaknesses. And I'm sure your AC is helping. Not to take any credit away from you.
No. He is with team building a ton.
Yeah, Tabes is very good at what he does. All right, so obviously last week you played Jen. Played very well.
Thank you.
Who are you looking forward to battling the most?
Ooh, I have 3 answers. Okay, I've actually thought about this a lot. First off,
and if you don't say Andrew, he's gonna get mad at you.
That was my first answer.
Good.
First off, we got Andrew. I really wanted to battle Andrew last season. Unfortunately, we did not meet in regular season, and I didn't make playoffs. He did. But yeah, we weren't able to battle the first season, so I'm really excited to battle him this season. I know he's improved a ton since season 1, so I think that's really exciting. Second off, I'm really excited to battle Elliot. I battle Elliot like week 9, I think. I could be completely wrong. I think it's week 9. Could be wrong, though. I'm excited to battle him because, there's just been a bit of like friendly banter between us. Me and Elliot are good friends. Nothing wrong or anything. But I don't know. They seem to think that regular Metacham outclasses Mega Metacham, and I want to prove them wrong. I definitely want to prove him and his assistant coach, Liz, that Mega Metacham is a really big threat. A lot of people sleep on it. A lot of people think it's an overrated Mega. I tend to think it's underrated. Not enough people use it.
I feel it's totally underrated.
Huge wall breaker. And I'm really excited for that. There's different sets you can run. Like you can get Drain Punch, High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, Psycho Cut, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Bullet Punch, Fake Out. Gets a ton of really good moves. And then lastly, I'm of course, I gotta say that this is probably the most hype battle for me. Week 13, my 12th battle, I do go against the one and only Baby Powder, and I'm really excited to fight Jared. Really looking forward to that fight. We both decided that we're not gonna use, if it doesn't matter, we're not gonna use any sort of help with our teams. We're just gonna go ourselves with our own judgment against each other. Me and Jared are really, really close friends, so I'm really excited for that battle.
Obviously, an alliance has been brought up numerous times, and I'm in the last interview I didn't even bring up his name because he had already won. But but definitely gonna be an interesting battle between you and Baby Powder, and maybe even some playoff implications there.
Yeah.
Because I know Powder's a very good battler in his own right, and I know that you and him are gonna have a very good battle towards the end of the season to finish it out.
Super excited.
So obviously next week you go up against Jerry Oak.
Oh God.
Are you already scared?
I am very scared. We're getting ready to do our battle pretty soon. Not today, but obviously we're doing it in advance. I'm team building today. I've got to prepare. I've got to get in the right mindset. I got to get the mindset that hey, you're not gonna lose. You're gonna win. Whether or not I'm going to win, I'm not trying to give any implications that I'm going to win. You just got to get in that positive mindset. Even if I'm battling the best battle in the world, my mindset should be positive. It should be hey, I'm gonna win. I can do this. I'm gonna win, whether or not I'm going to. So I just need to stay positive, be confident, try my best, not make any mistakes, and my overall goal may not be to win against Jerry. It's to not get destroyed. I want to put up a good fight. Like we've mentioned multiple times in this interview already, Jerry is an insane battler. So I'm really excited for this battle as well.
Okay. Now, do you want to give away any strategies? Do you have any thoughts initially? Because I know you said that you were going to team build tonight. Do you have any initial thoughts or strategies going into this battle other than, oh crap, I'm facing Jerry?
I'm just gonna try and play smart. Something that I do a ton is overpredict. I'll be oh yeah, they're gonna think that I think that they think this, so I'm gonna do this, thinking that they think that I think that we think that it thinks that it's gonna do this. And yeah, I overpredict a ton.
Gosh, that is a lot of thinking.
Yeah, we like to think.
Wow. All right, so obviously we feel that you are not looking forward to facing Jerry this week. But
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's not like you're looking down on it oh man, I think I'm facing Jerry, I'm probably gonna lose or whatever. It's just a very tough battle to go into.
Very, very intimidating foe.
Are there any other battles this year that you're least looking forward to?
I can't say that there's any other that I'm least looking forward to. No, not really. I think Jerry, in my opinion, might be my toughest opponent the entire season. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like I know Elliott's a huge threat, and that could be something that that's gonna affect both of our records in our division. So that's gonna be another intense one. Also Scott too. I battle him. I think I battle Crest. Not 100% sure. Do we battle everyone in our division?
Yes, we battle.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, everyone in my division, I'm gonna be a little bit afraid and a little bit nervous of. Yeah.
Just because you don't want to, you want that division record.
Yeah, I want to get into the playoffs.
just I want to get into the playoffs, please.
Yeah, like I don't care if I lose first round playoffs. Like I don't even care, dude. I just want to get. I just want the playoff experience. Really, I just want the playoff experience.
Yeah, definitely. So, moving out of the Pokemon realm a little bit, what is one thing that everyone may not know about Luke, the Beast Pokeballer?
Well, here's something stupid. My first name's actually not Luke. I know. I think you already know this. You already know this, Kyle. My name's actually Jonathan. Luke is my middle name. I've gone by my whole entire life. So I'm not gonna start changing that now. But yeah, that's weird, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan, the Beast Pokeballer, doesn't quite have the same ring to it, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
But yeah, so you're definitely Luke.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a Luke kind of guy.
One other thing before moving on to the final question of the interview, if you haven't checked out this man's YouTube channel yet, go check it out and go check out his Poke Rap.
Oh snap, dude, that Poke Rap. That's honestly one of the definitely not something to cringe over. It's pretty bars. Probably gonna be in the top 10 best rap hits of the decade.
It's because of that rap video.
The video is gonna rip.
Yeah, it's because of that rap video that I now call the Beast Pokeballer TBPB, the TBPB Baller.
TBPB
the Beast Pokeballer Baller.
Baller status.
And just kind of moving on to the last question of the interview, Luke. What is one bold prediction that you have for this season? If you were to make one bold prediction, what is one that you would make? Andrew last week said that Powder isn't even going to make playoffs, even though he's already won. What is yours?
That's actually something I need to think about. If I were to make a bold prediction, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say some underdog's gonna definitely make it to playoffs and potentially make it. I don't want to name any names, but like someone who people might be sleeping on, might not know who they are completely, a newcomer possibly. Just that, not the most heard of name. I want to see one of them really make it really far and prove to people and get a name for themselves. Kind of like how people in the GBA, oh, I didn't know who this person was until they did the GBA and they're winning battles. I really like them. I'm gonna go check out their content. I want to see something like that happen. I think that'd be really nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a bold prediction, more of something that you want to happen. But it is a very nice prediction, and it is a very nice thought on your end. Before I go, I know that you just recently hit 1,500 subscribers, and I did want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you.
If you guys do want to check out the Beast Pokeballer on Twitter, he is at Beast Pokeballer. Please check out the official Twitter, official_NPA on Twitter as well. I think I already said that. I apologize. Everything you need, links in the description below. Luke's links, every coach's links will be in the description below. For Luke, I am Kyle, aka Sleeping Knight 77, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
I want to do an outro.
You want to do an outro too?
Yeah. All right, guys. My name is the Beast Pokeballer, and #FreeVump.
#FreeVump. Oh my gosh.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. I love your faces.